Greyman! 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 Holy YouTube video, Greyman!
Greymaniacs gather! Hi there everybody, it's me the Greyman here once again with another one of my bloggy blogs! Yes, that's right, it's blog time again and we've gone into a new box now, box number 23, and it's one of my favourite characters from DC. Some of my earliest comic books in my collection are I'm telling you what it is now, it's Flash. Flash. Ha. Yeah. Flash. There we go. This is my oldest one then. What now? It's 130. So it's not really that old, really. I think that the title didn't start at 1 though, did it? I think it starts at... I don't know where it starts at actually. Why does it start at a weird number? But I'm pretty sure it doesn't start at 1. It starts like 100 and something, or something like that. I think it starts at number 100. I'm not sure. Did it take over from another title? I need to find that kind of stuff out actually. But I'm pretty sure it doesn't start at number 1 anyway. Yeah, so this is the old one. I've got 130. Who doomed the Flash? Is it the top? Captain Cold, Captain Boomerang, Mirror Master, or the Trickster? Surprise story. Kid Flash meets the elongated man. Let's have a look at this one. I'm pretty sure it's not in the greatest of nick. I think the cover and the actual comic may not be on speaking terms. Oh yeah, they've had a falling out. They've had a falling out. The cover and the cover and the comic. Yeah, they're just like, yeah, they're estranged. Let's say that at the very least they're estranged. And Arthur F. Evans has signed his name in the book as well. Arthur Evans has written his name on the inside of the cover. On the front page, but that's okay. It's an old comic. It's a good old comic. I mean, if I could get the rest of them in this condition, I would. You know, if it was cheap. But some of these are hard to get hold of, and I'd like to just to have them would be nice. 1962. That's old. Oopsie daisy. I think I may have accidentally. Yeah. Never mind. It already wasn't on speaking terms. I fear I may have made them part company completely now. There was a definite little feel there, like I think I may have accidentally broken one of the last bonds between Tricks cover and comic. Never mind. I was watching Simple Simon with Golden Age comics. Getting very worried about them. But Silver Age are just as scary to handle when they're in poor condition like that. Right, then I've got number 131 as well. A book-length novel co-starring the Flash and Green Lantern, Captives of the Cosmic Ray. A yellow magnetic beam is pulling Flash up into that spaceship, and my ring is powerless to save him. This might be one of the very early... I'm not sure when this might be the... I don't know. Is it the first Silver Age team-up of Green Lantern and Flash? I'm not too sure. What is the first team up? Does anybody know? Feel free to answer below. But yeah, look at that. It's just a cool old school superhero comic. Great art. Much more simplistic art, but just beautiful to look at. Right, next one. Number 138. I had a double of this. I think it was in one of my grey boxes, but it never sold. I need to break open those grey boxes and see if people want to buy stuff off me. They certainly want to buy the grey boxes. I was thinking of doing a video of unboxing the grey boxes and reprising my jingle at the end. But instead of why not buy a grey box, I'm going to put no fucker bought a grey box. Instead, I think that would amuse me. It would be cathartic in some way. Right, so that's number 138. And then we've got a little jump to number 149. Jumping Jets! The Flash is revealing his secret identity to the world. Featuring the Flash's sensational risk, co-starring Kid Flash. Surely good stuff. I think my attempted run was 150 to the end of the run. That's what I marked down as being what I was going to try and collect realistically. But because 150 is an odd number, so an even number, and I have odds on the front of the bag and evens on the back of the bag. I didn't want to just have one in there, so I started at 149. So there's 149, there's 150. I've still got plenty of gaps that need filling. Look at that, that's just beautiful. Beautiful old school Captain Cold. Ha! My cold gun blast has frozen Flash to the spot. While I leave my image behind, I'll super speed around Captain Cold and clout him. You read the flashes though, and they were so silly how people always managed to get away. And it was like, no, there's no way you'd be able to get away. But they'd always make some excuse, and it would be like, they'd go around a corner, or he'd be held up for like a split second, but he should have been able to run around the world 5 times and still catch up to the fella. But no, suddenly you couldn't catch him anymore for the purposes of story. I won some money on someone's contest. Can't remember who it was. I was thinking it's Thunder God 75, but no, I won the slab from Thunder God 75. Who was it I won some money from on a contest? I can't remember now. But anyway, I bought two comics for this run. Oh, I feel unforgivable that I've forgotten the person who I won money from to buy this. Was it Fishing Freaks? No, did they do a contest? I can't remember now. It's annoying, but then again, my brain is rubbish. So Flash 151. Awesome appearance of the Shade. And 152, a fun cover of the Trickster. Getting away on a blinking little tricycle. Whenever I close in on the Trickster, he hurls me away from him. But this time I'm prepared with a trick of my own to stop him. These thumbtacks, featuring the Trickster's toy thefts. Didn't read that very well, did I? It's like I need to learn how to read again. Right. Boo hoo hoo. Blank cover. Oh, not a blank cover. Space where there should be a comic. So that's 152. The next one I've got 158. So you can see it's quite a few gaps. Quite a few gaps here. An offbeat thriller. Thrash. What am I saying? What's up with my mouth today? Something wrong with my mouth. I can't read properly. An offbeat thriller. Flash is turned into Green Lantern, Hawkman, Aquaman, Atom in the one-man Justice League. He moves his body here, there, everywhere, leaving Flash nowhere. Battle against the breakaway bandit. There you go. I think I may be warming up now. I think the old tongue may be warming up now. Yeah. There you go. I could be a cunning linguist once again. Right, 158. Right, number 161. The mirror with 20/20 vision. It sees all, knows all, tells all. I missed you this time, Flash, but my future mirror reveals there's no way for you to avoid my next blast. Extra, a comic mag first. An entirely different story based on last issue's sensational cover. There we go. Another beautiful old Flash. And this one, all go-go checks as well. I've failed to point out the go-go checks. I do apologise. I'm sure you probably spotted them yourself. Like number 162. You've got to go in, Flash. It's your duty. Not me. I'll be killed. You're the superhero around here. It's up to you to handle this. Warning, take a deep breath. Brace yourself. Get set for a shocking surprise when you see who haunts the corridor of chills. Great covers. Oh, we did that one. Right, this is another cool cover, 163. Stop! Don't pass up this issue! My life depends on it! Is this the last stand of the fastest man alive? The Flash stakes his life on you! Classic cover. I think there was a homage cover to this. I think there was might have been part of the Julia Swartz tribute issues that they did for the Silver Age. Might have been a re-showing of this cover, like a reimagining of this cover. It could have been in that. Sure, it was redone though. Massive gap now. So that was 163. The next one I've got is 180. Super Speed Showdown, The Flash versus the fastest sword in the East. This was done in Japan, and let's just say it's not particularly racially sensitive. It's stereotyping. It was all made a joke of like back in the day you wouldn't worry about it. You know, even in the 70s and probably in the 80s going on. You know, you're making a joke of just different people's pronunciations. I don't think it's particularly racist. It's people's pronunciations are different. And that was it. So I was making a joke of the pronunciations that typically was perceived to be from people from Japan, I suppose, people from China and the Japan and places like that. So, yeah, I don't think it was done in spitefulness or anything like that, but still wouldn't fly today. I don't think it would be considered insensitive. Right, The Flash 181, Attack of the Samuroids. Samuroids. It feels like something you need some cream for. I've got a dose of the Samuroids. Don't worry, rub this in. You'll be right as rain in a few minutes. Oh, terrible case of the Samuroids. Anyway, it was 181. Right, no 182, unfortunately. Right, here's 185. He's been attacked by hippies. They're all carrying "Make Peace, Not War," and this bloke's about to whack Flash with a "Stamp Out Violence" sign. That's pretty ironic. Stamp out violence. He's about to twat him one with a "Stamp Out Violence" sign. Yeah, that's irony if ever I've seen one. Right, 186. This is an interesting cover. It's got a skeleton Flash's uniform down a deep dark hole with some kids looking down it going, so that's what happened to the Flash. And one kid's got a date stamp on his head because it's the only space on the cover that's not black. So someone's stamped the price on his head. Yeah. Why couldn't they just remember how much the things were when they took it to the counter? Why couldn't they say, we sell these all the time, this happens to be 1 shilling, so we'll sell it for 1 shilling. You didn't date stamp drinking comic every single time. Surely you could remember what the price was. Old shopkeeper from the 60s. Right, so that's 186. No, 187. 188. Everything around me is green. Green. Why have all the other colours been taken out of the world? Featuring the most colourful villain of all. He's turned everything green. Is it Dr. Spectrum or something like that? The Rainbow Raider, maybe? I can't remember who's the villain of this one. But he's turned the world green though. It's not the most deadly of threats, is it? Turning the world green, unless you're colourblind to green. It means you can't see anything at all. But yeah, no, it can't be that. Right. 189. Take it, Kid Flash. I never want to see this uniform again. This is a cover by Joe Kubert, and it doesn't really fit that well, I don't think, for Flash. Because you know how his gritty war story kind of art is. On Flash, he makes Flash, Barry Allen look old and haggard more than he should be. I was taking off a price label in case you're wondering. I don't think it was the price for this particular comic when I bought it. I don't think so anyway. It says $15.99. I don't think I paid that for this comic. Pretty sure I didn't. Yeah. There you go. But you can see he looks like the typical gritty Kubert art on his face. Makes him look old and haggard, like he's been through more wars than he has. Right, no 190. Right, 191. This is my birthday book. This is September 1969. Wrong! This is not the Flash. Yeah, I can't quite remember what happened now, but somehow Flash and Green Lantern suddenly turn up naked on different sides of town. I don't know what happened there. Maybe they had a bit too much tequila. That kind of thing could happen. And this is actually Hal Jordan's hands reaching out for Flash's costume. So they ended up wearing each other's costumes for a bit. Yeah. Maybe I need to reread it again, because when you just say it in that, like that, out of context, it sounds kind of wrong. What were you doing, guys? Come on. You know, not that we've got anything against that kind of thing, but, you know, don't hide it. Better tell Iris and whoever hell was going over at the time. Right, Carol Ferris. Now, but he was actually with a different lady in this one, actually. It was a lady who ended up later on becoming a supervillain, I think. I can't remember now. Yeah, there was another lady. They were, at that time as well, Hal wasn't an air pilot. He was a toy salesman. And then she was a rival toy saleswoman, basically. All a bit strange. Anyway, 192. Murderer, you made me a widow, my child an orphan. The day the Flash failed. Pretty heavy stuff. And he's obviously feeling guilty for the fact that he's let her connect with her blow, rather than just dodging it like he could have done easily. So he's obviously feeling sorry for himself, as he would do, because he's a good-hearted man. Right, 193. They wouldn't let me show you what I did to the Flash. Do you dare read this issue and find out for yourself? Another awesome cover. Captain Cold saying, you know, just imagine that as a kid. If you was a kid who was a fan of the Flash. Oh man, you'd be taking that off the shelf and running home so fast you'd make the blinking Scarlet speedster himself look slow. You'd be like, what? I've got to find out. You have a little nerdgasm. What's happened to the Flash? Yeah, and obviously nothing happens to the Flash. Flash is still alive. Right, I haven't got 194. Right, next up, 195. Out of my way, Flash. That dog's a killer. No, you'll have to kill me first. Yeah, somehow that dog had... someone had been killed and he knew who'd done the killing, and somehow he puts the drop on them somehow. I can't remember where it was now. But there was some contrivance in the story whereby he knew who'd murdered his master or something, and he was able to identify the murderers. Something like that. I don't remember how. Right, no, number 196. See, all these gaps, they sadden my heart. They sadden my heart. If there's any rich benefactors out there who want to send me all of those comics that I'm missing, then, you know, please do. Right, number 197. This is the last couple I'm going to show you today. 197. Aha! Now I've got the proof you're the Flash, Barry Allen. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The gig is up. Or is it the jig? The jig is up, yeah. The jig is up. You've been found out. And 198. This is another great cover. He's become amnesiac. Temporarily amnesiac. And I think he's in a cave with a bunch of kids. He doesn't remember that he's got powers. They're saying that he's the Flash. I tell him he's the Flash, but he can't remember it at all. And I think there's gunmen homing in on him as well, if I recall. And he's on his knees praying to God, saying, "They say I'm the Flash. If only it were true, I could help them. Please make it come true, God." There you go. Powerful, awesome, old school Flash covers. Really some great covers in the Flash run. And one day I hope to have the rest of the ones from 150 to the end of the run. Yeah, certainly hope so. This has got a subscription crease going all the way down it. But as I say, you know, I'm not a beggar. Hey, I'm a beggar. I am a beggar. Sorry, I am. Yeah, beggars can't be choosers. So a low grade is better than no grade. All those platitudes and mottos or whatever you want to call them, they all apply. So yeah, lovely, lovely Flash comics. Yeah, I love them. I think they're cool. His costume's cool. Red with yellow trim. What's not to like about the Flash? And those covers are absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous and fun and interesting and compelling, I would say. So that's it. That's that for today. I need to shout out a small channel, or I need to find a jingle to do. Who was I was watching last night? I've done a jingle for them before actually. Let's just do it again. Let's just do a jingle again. I'm not sure if it's just one guy doing it or two fellas. There was two fellas on there last night. Boxes of comics. They was reading from a more updated Marvel handbook, going through some of the supervillains, and I was chatting on their chat, and yeah, it was fun stuff. They were talking about wanting to do superhero Jeopardy. I think it was superhero or supervillain Jeopardy. I'm not quite sure how that would work. They're talking about if they get enough people on there. I know Jeopardy is a game show in America. I'm not quite sure the rules. I know it's really weird. I don't understand Jeopardy. You see clips of it. They have to answer everything with a question, don't they? So rather, what is the point of that? So the question would be like, oh, he lives in Latveria. He's an enemy of Fantastic Four. And you've got to push the buzzer and say, who is Doctor Doom? Or something stupid. What is the point? Buck your bloody ideas up, Americans. That's not how you do bloody game shows. You ask a question, and then you answer the question with an answer, not with a question. It's ridiculous. But then I could be mistaking it completely, because it's not like something I've actually watched. But I'm sure there's something weird like that. Why? What is the point? How has that lasted so long? Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go on that note. Now that I've I don't quite know what I've done. What have I done? I've insulted. Now that I've insulted more than half of my viewers with that critique of your favourite game show, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna do a jingle for Boxes of Comics again, and tell you all to sub them up, because yeah, you're smallish channel, couple of young fellas, and they need encouragement. They want people to watch their videos, and I want you to watch their videos, and I want you to watch my videos, of course, you know. But the 17 people who watch my videos, if you're not subbed to Boxes of Comics already, then sub them up now. And yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. Yeah, I'll definitely be back tomorrow. Yeah, until I do return though, I want you all to have a grey amazing day. And I hope, I hope so hopeliness that all your news will be good news.
Box of comics, box of comics, box of comics. Sub him up now, sub him up now, sub him up now.